Hello, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. It is me, Asari Peters, the voice of the people, the voice of God, the voice of our ancestors. I'm back again, as usual, to hit it hard on the truth. This time, I'll be focusing on journalism. Yes, journalism is one profession that is so crucial to our very existence as humans. The reason being that the way media report issues, the way journalism presents facts, can upturn justice, can paint white black, can even cause war. And let me give you an example. Remember the time of Muammar Gaddafi? The news media platform presented those who were once tagged terrorists by the US. They were now being presented as freedom fighters. On one hand, you can present one as a freedom fighter. On the other one, you can present the same person as a rebel. On the other hand, you can even present the same person as a terrorist. Now, if you look at this whole thing, you understand how powerful media is. And the whole thing starts from the journalist. Why am I saying this? The recent altercation, the recent confrontation between the former minister of aviation, FFK, Femi Fani-Kayode, with Daily Trust journalist, if I'm not mistaken, during the press conference held in Cross River State, Calabar. I've been looking at the whole thing. I've tried to, get to the bottom line of this whole thing, because since I got myself involved in this act of journalism and the rest of it, nah, man, I don't see something. I must tell you that the anger of FFK is valid, and you have to know why. But in case you don't, or you've not watched that video, I know many of you have watched that video when he was laying his outburst. I want you to take a look at it. I'll be right back.
I'm saying this on live TV. What? No, put that thing down. Let me address. What type of stupid question is that? What type of stupid question is that? Bankrolling who? Do you know who you are talking to? I will not take any questions from this man. What type of insulting question is that? Which bankroll? To do what? Who can give me money for anything? Who do you think you are talking to? Bankroll what? Go and report yourself to your publisher. Bankroll what? Please don't insult me here. Okay, I don't want to take any questions from this man. Okay. Very stupid. I could see from your face before you got here how stupid you are. Don't ever talk to me like that. Who do you think you're talking to? Bankroll who? You think that I'm one of those ones you'll be from who? From how? When? Where? How? You have a small mind. Very small mind. Don't judge me by your own standards. I've been in politics since 1990. I'm not one of these politicians you think will just come. I've been locked up how many times by this government? Suffered. I'm being persecuted. Unlike most of the politicians you follow for brown envelope. You. Don't ever judge me by that standard. I spend, I don't take. And I'm not a poor man. I've never been and I will never be. Bankroll how? Don't ever suggest that to me. I'm sorry that it was deeply insulting. I don't often get annoyed in press conferences. I've been doing this type of thing for many, many years. Don't you ever make that kind of suggestion to me.
Sorry, sir. Thank you, sir, for your time.
Bankroll who, a former minister, a lawyer.
Sorry, sir. He got his language. Sorry, sir.
Don't ever try that with me again. No. Don't, please. You see me well. Don't ever. All right? I have a short fuse. Okay? Sorry. Don't. Try it with others, don't. I won't just say right now, I will hit you hard, don't. And if anybody sent you to ask that question and gave you brand new, go and tell them you got more than they bargained for to do it. Very rude. It's not the standard of Daily Trust at all, and I will report you to your publisher.
Good. Now, when I saw that video, I was asking myself, what exactly was the question that led to this outburst? It happened that the journalist asked him who is bankrolling him in his store in the southeast and the south-south. I said, what? Bankrolling him? That's who is sponsoring him. That's who is paying for the trip. And when you say somebody is bankrolling somebody, it means the person was, contracted. Understand that word? Contracted for that very job, and the person bankrolling is the person that is sponsoring that job that you are doing. To be honest with you, there can never be an insult more grievous than that. If you are in the position of that man, FFK, you will react even worse. And to be honest with you, I am not alone in this, my opinion.
Why trying to insult somebody? Does being a journalist gives you the right to insult people? Does it give you the right to insult people? What Fanika Ode did is too small. If it is me, I will do more. Being a journalist does not give you the right to insult people. Fanika Ode is able to sponsor his trip to anywhere. In the 6th state, who is sponsoring him? So what he's doing is not good enough. When you are a journalist, you must maintain decorum. You must respect the people you are interviewing. You have no right to insinuate what is not there.
You heard him. That's my big brother, Asari Dokubo. Everybody or anyone in his right senses that understand the act of journalism and the activities of some journalists in Nigeria will react the same. You see that thing he said, FFK, when he was saying these politicians people are following, seeking for brown envelope. That is not a drama. That is real. That is what is happening. I witnessed it myself. With this small time that I've been in this activity of journalism, to be honest with you, I don't see way. Sometimes I get ashamed carrying a camera around in the name of journalism, because the way some of these journalists act, you see them running after politicians, seeking for brown envelope after an interview and all the rest of them. You cannot imagine the kind of report they bring to you as a people. That is why you see so many misinformation by secular medias. Sometimes they upturn the truth. Sometimes you saw the last one we witnessed in Enugu State, where the journalists were trying to put words into the mouths of the very innocent people that were arrested by the IPOB members that were paraded. That is the kind. They don't even go into investigation. They just try to the highest bidder. It's a shame of the profession. They're making a mess of it. So if you are in his shoe, you will understand what the man was saying. I mean, FFK, his anger, you will understand it. Okay? So I want our people to understand this. When you are trying to hit it hard on this man, you take it easy. The man don't even apologize. He don't even apologize. Okay? So I want to encourage our people, even this honorable profession of journalism, that those involved in it should add some little respect to themselves and to the profession, because all of these have made our society so useless, have misinformed the people, have deformed our people's mindset. You see something that is going bad, you will not say it the way it is. You try to upturn the truth. You try to mislead the public, telling them, yes, it is working because one politician is giving you brown envelope. You can imagine. Even as I did now, I feel good. I've been going around the southeast doing this thing that I'm doing. If not for the benevolence of some of our wonderful viewers who said, my brother, that is how we've been running our stuff. But I've been able to be running around the southeast doing what we are doing here. Then somebody will now come up and say, this boy that is doing this, somebody is sponsoring him for a particular objective. That is madness. That is madness. So in our society, it's now a crime for someone to take a tour. Now, somebody like FFK, you know him, his track record of his support for our people's aspiration. I mean, the people of the Southeast and the South-South. He has been outspoken. So it is not out of the way for him to come down here to see for himself what is happening around here and give his own opinion.
Go on, please.
But what I have just seen now, in terms of the development of the new international airport that is being built in this state by the governor and by his government, is absolutely extra. It's mind-blowing. And unless you see it, you will not even appreciate what I'm saying. This airport, we've just gone down the runway now, will have the longest runway in the whole country, longer than even Murtala Mohammed Airport, Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport. It will be longer than any. It's longer than any other. It's thicker than any other. It's wider than any other. The whole area that the airport is built over is bigger than any other airport in this country. By the time they finish what they're doing there, and everything is being done on time, he's not owing anybody any money, no contractor is owed any money, no money was borrowed to build that massive structure. And I'll tell you this right now, there is no federal government in our history, federal government, let alone state government, that has built that kind of structure before. It is massive. And I'm sure you all know it because you live here and you would have been there. But for me, it's amazing that this has been kept such a secret for it's no longer a secret. It's an extraordinary achievement, and it will bring, of course, development. It will bring also, and it will dwarf every other airport, probably throughout the South, frankly speaking, by the time it's finished. And I think that's a good thing for the people of Anambra State. It's a good thing for the East generally, which has literally been, in my view, left out of a lot of developments in the aviation sector unfairly, in my view, over the years. But what he has done, in the tradition of his party, I have to say this, and I'm not an APGA person, I'm a PDP person, but the tradition of APGA is to develop the East for its people, and they've done very, very well. He hasn't waited for federal government to come in and do it for him.
That he went to that airport at Umuleri, where they are constructing the cargo airport. When I saw the video, I was moved. I said, okay, since I've had this, let me go and take a look at that place myself. Record it and bring it so that it will not be the business of the more you look, the less you see. Because you know, say me, I know they trust some of these people. Yes, I know they trust some of these people. Yes, but yet, I have to go down there before I jump into conclusion. I have to go down there and see things for myself. And because of my task schedule, I've not been able to do that, but I must. And I will bring it on this platform and you will see it for yourself. So, the bottom line of this whole thing is, let journalism be pure and be based on truth. Because this kind of thing where we see, especially in Nigeria here, you will not understand. You will not understand the damages some of these journalists put us through. So, FFK, I understand you've apologized. Fine and good. Go ahead with whatever you're doing. Whatever the case might be, let the people understand that there are still people from among them, among the people, that is not a sellout. Everything is not buying and selling. Okay? And I appreciate every one of you who have been watching, who have been supporting our platform, who have been keeping this voice speaking. Thank you so much. God bless you. We appreciate you. I and my team say thank you. All right? And I must tell you this, we will not disappoint you. Here, we are the voice of the people. We speak for the people because the voice of the people is the voice of God and the voice of our ancestors that has gone before us. Thank you for watching this far. Keep liking, keep sharing. If you're new on this platform, you're welcome on board. Click on the subscription button and on the notification bell for uploads or subsequent uploads that will be uploading, so that you'll be getting notification. Please click on the bell for that notification. All right, thank you so much. Don't forget to stay safe. Goodbye.